Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's JPA here. Just going to quickly talk about the Rangers Rapid Vienna game from last night. Obviously I didn't do the video last night because I was working, as I said in the previous video, and I got in late. The time I got in, kids were in bed and that kind of stuff, so it wasn't ideal to do a video. So we'll just get straight into it. So if you don't know by now, where have you been really? Rangers 3, Rapid Vienna 1. What a fantastic result that was for us. 3 points, first 3 points of the tournament in the group stage, that is, and yeah, really happy with that. Obviously I didn't see a lot of the game, but I've seen enough. I managed to see their goal. I managed to see Morelos' equaliser. I didn't see the penalty, but I also seen Morelos' second goal. I've since seen all the goals now. I've watched the highlights and stuff. Really good performance. Really pleased with that. Very happy. So the first half, I would say it's pretty even, but I think we maybe slightly edged it in terms of possession, things like that. They always looked a threat. Don't get me wrong, they always kind of looked a threat to score. About maybe 20th minute mark, they had a chance. The ball came in from the left-hand side, and the guy was pretty much unmarked. Headed it just wide, and it was a really good chance. I'm really surprised he didn't take it, to be honest. 42 minutes, that was the first goal, and it was Vienna who scored it. They played it into their midfielder, who was in an offside position. Did the linesman call offside? No, he didn't. Wait to the second phase of play, played it on to the next player, their winger, who was offside again. Didn't blow. I think it was Joe Worrell in the middle, put his hand up, and I think he maybe just stopped. Ball comes in, still no flag. Koulibaly makes a really good tackle. Actually, I've seen it a couple of times. Really well timed, got his toe out, but unlucky. It's went to the back post, and Berisha, their centre forward, is waiting to tap it in. Real disappointing with the officiating for that one. Not going to say too much about it, but the linesman's about a yard off the incident. I don't know how he's not seen it. If you look along the line, I've actually put a picture on Twitter of the still when the ball's played through. You've got the line of the back line of the 4 defenders of Rangers. You've got the linesman in front of that, who's technically the linesman if he was playing was in an offside position, and the player who receives the ball is like a yard in front of the linesman. So how he can't see that he's offside when he himself's offside is just bizarre. I think he's actually looking back at the ball rather than looking at the play itself, so I think that's why the decision's been made. No gripes about it, we'll just kind of get on with it, to be honest. Didn't take us long to respond, 2 minutes later. Ryan Kent in the middle of the field orchestrating things again. He played well all night. I'll go into that a wee bit later. Threads the ball through, threads it out wide to Tavernier. Tavernier puts it across dangerous area, which should always happen. And who's Morelos at the back post, or relatively in the middle, sorry, but he was there or thereabouts. So it was really good movement from Morelos as well, because he started to make a run at the front post. Saw Tav was getting it, so ran slightly more in the middle to receive the ball. Good finish, and we went in at half time 1-1, which is really important, because if the way we played in the first half, if we went in a goal down, it would have been a massive injustice. I'm sure Gerrard said that in his press conferences as well. And it kind of changed what would have been his team talk, because if he'd gone in 1-0, his would have been down and it would have been difficult to kind of pick them back up. But that goal gave us a lot of confidence to go on in the second half and do better things. So we started our second half and it was pretty much more of the same from us. We kept the ball well, created chances, went forward, and also defended well when we had to. About 67th minute, Ejaria had a really good chance, but the cross came in, he's jumped for it, got a contact on the ball, but it just didn't quite go in. I think maybe he's jumped too quickly and no probably got the right connection, but it was a really good chance, good opportunity for us and that was probably the start of us pushing forward for that second goal. We did have to wait for the goal, and at times it felt like it maybe just wasn't going to be a night and it wouldn't have happened for us. 6 minutes from the end, I think it was Ryan Kent again, played Morelos in on goal. Morelos gets brought down, definite penalty, and who steps up but Tav. Tav's had a really good penalty percentage. I don't think he's actually missed a penalty for Rangers. That's 5 out of 5 this season. Superb, took it really well. And we've got 6 minutes plus injury time to kind of hang on to that result. So when the second goal went in, the place was absolutely buzzing. The atmosphere was absolutely electric. You could hear it even through, I was watching it on my phone in the office, and you could hear it. And I've heard fans, I've seen, obviously on Twitter and stuff, the fans who went to the game says it was absolutely unbelievable atmosphere. And it looked like that kind of spurred us on a little bit. Yeah. Got to the 90th minute and the assistant referee rather, held up the board for signal 4 minutes, and that's when they started to really hit us. They didn't really create anything too dangerous, to be honest. It's just that kind of last minute pressure when the team's looking for a goal. So we're hitting it for throw-ins, we're launching it upfield, and I thought that was just going to go for the full 4 minutes. But deep in injury time, Jara cleared it, and it's went to their defender on the halfway line. He's took a really poor touch. I don't know what he's thinking. Candeas has stolen, the ball spun out and landed just in front of Candeas. Candeas is back to the ball, decides the quickest way to get it forward is to backheel it. He gets some amount of power on the backheel. He's sent Morelos through. Morelos has got Halliday on the other side of him for a 2-on-1 situation. Morelos normally in these situations bottles it. This time he didn't bottle it. Really good finish. Low into the corner. And it was 3-1. Really good performance, as I've said. And I remember watching that goal in the office, and here's a funny wee story is I was on the close that night, closing at 10 o'clock. There's 7 minutes till my shop closes. I've got so much to do, but I couldn't take my eye off the game. I just couldn't do it. So I'm sitting watching it in the office, and I've jumped up celebrating when we scored. I'm real hoping my manager doesn't check the cameras and see me doing that. But anyway, really good. So that one gives us 3 points. Add that to the point with the really good point we got on match day 1 against Villarreal away. So that puts us top of the group on 4 points. Rapid Vienna are just behind us on 3 points from their 2-0 win at Spartak in the opening day. Villarreal and Spartak ended up drawing 3-3. So that gives them a couple of points. So Villarreal are on 2 points, Spartak are still on 1. So it goes 4-2-3-1. 4-3-2-1. So we're above by a point. That's really good start. It's more than I could have probably hoped for, in all honesty, going to the opening 2 games. And I think the next 2 games will be even more important now, because if we can get maybe 6 points out of the 2 games, so that'll put us on 10 points, and that's really where you want to be. That's pretty much form for going through, really. If you think about it, not a lot of teams get 10 points and don't go through. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Gerrard has said in his press conference that's the best performance he's seen from us so far. I happen to agree with him. I think it's up there with the other, coincidentally, 3-1 win at home in Europe against Maribor. I think those two have been the best performances we've had. Night and day, he says, compared to the Ilminster game. I obviously have to agree with that. And we need to find some sort of consistency going forward. Obviously, last week I was full of negativity. Didn't want to be. I still stand by the fact that our away form isn't good enough. But at home we're actually unstoppable. I really don't fear anybody. And that includes Celtic or Hibs or anybody that comes. Hearts, got them on Sunday. I don't fear them at all. Yeah, it'll be a tough game. We'll talk about more of that in the next video. But yeah, I really don't fear anybody at home. Obviously away is different. We will sort that. I genuinely believe that Gerrard will do something about that. So I'll talk about the man of the match now. For what I've seen, Ryan Kent was man of the match. He was involved in at least 2 of the goals, or in sort of the build up to the goal, rather. Ran us out all night. It could have been any of them. Put a poll up on Twitter again. It's not finished, but I'll just give the results of what they are now. Ryan Kent was on 76%. Joe Worrell was on 13%, and I put other. Put please state, but nobody actually stayed other than I got a comment from Walter Pollock at Walpole saying, "Can I say all of them?" Of course you can, mate. That's your opinion. You're probably not wrong, to be honest. Even Gerrard says that again in his conference, that everyone to a man was absolutely outstanding, and I have to agree with that. For me, it was Ryan Kent. You could have Morelos, you could have Flanagan, you could have Kent, you could have Candace. Joe Worrell, as I said, was superb. Tav was superb. Every one of them, really. It's quite harsh to actually pick one person. Probably Morelos would get it for his goals and stuff, but I thought Ryan Kent was excellent, in my opinion. So tell me what you guys think as well, down below in the comments, about who your man of the match was. Tell me how good you thought Candace's back heel was. I thought it was absolutely superb. Yeah, I'm really happy, I have to say. The comments on my last video, this is the kind of thing I want for my channel. I seem to be getting more confident doing these, and I seem to be getting more comments since I've started using Twitter a lot more. So that's what I want to do, kind of interact with these fans, because I'll be honest, I didn't really have a lot of Rangers fans who I can speak to. I've got my best mate, or sorry, one of my best mates, who I'm going to the game with on Sunday. I usually talk to him, but it's a lot of the time we're both working full time. It's usually just a message here and there to see what we think of the game and stuff. So it's nice to get a interaction going with fans and talk to people about their opinions of Rangers. That's my passion. I'm sure it's your passion as well if you're watching. So yeah, just get involved in the comments. Please subscribe if you haven't done already. Thanks for watching again. That's brilliant. So yeah, onwards and upwards. Let's go. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.